What's your first question?
My first question is A Tribe Called Quest gonna make more music?
I don't, I don't know.
If I was a betting man, I'll put most of my money, like say $5 million, I'll put at least $3 million of it on the Lakers to win the title in 6, or period, and then take the proceedings from a little bit of that money, just a little chunk, and put it on Tribe doing this last album. Maybe $200, because we're in parentheses right now, like meaning shaky. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Is A Tribe Called Quest gonna make more music?
I don't know, Mike. You got the answer to that question? Have you found out since you've been, on this venture?
It's possible, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And I mean, I don't know if it really should, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's a win for us in that situation.
We say Allahu A'lam in Arabic, which means God knows best. There's, other life that has to be lived, and there are other things already in the works.
People often say, God, why don't they make a record like the Low End Zero again? Well, number one, if they did, everyone would say, oh shit, it's the same shit over and over again. And then it's one of the problems of success. If you change too much, people go, God, why don't they do? People ask me all the time, why doesn't Stevie Wonder make a record like he used to? You can't.
Nobody's making any moves or anything towards it. So, as for now, I don't think so. But like I always say, it's a fluid answer because, things happen, something happens, somebody gets nostalgic and be like, yo, we need to make another album, dog. We're like, I know, and then something happens, some fuckery.
They still have a coolness to them. They're not like these old dudes that are kind of like dated and their gears up. Like they're still very relevant in terms of just their brand, So I think it really would just be about the music. But is there a place for them? Absolutely.
It would be a dope album, but it still wouldn't have that sentimentality built into it like it was back in those days, because that whole time was really special. And it's just a different time now, so I don't even know if that would even work.
I miss Tribe, man. I miss Tribe. I miss waiting for what the new album was gonna sound like. I miss that whole anticipation. I miss that, man. I miss that. And I wait. I've just been waiting just to see where the reincarnation of them was gonna be. Still kind of hasn't happened yet.
One day I was at the Underground in Atlanta, and this dude said to me, yo, you supposed to come out solo? Cause Q-Tip just dropped the solo joint. He was like, but for real though, fuck y'all solo. I wanna see y'all together.
You never know. Music is such a funny thing. You can make this incredible album and for some reason it just doesn't connect with people, So it's really hard to say what, if they put an album out tomorrow, what it would be.
Dude got a point, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even be mad at him because I knew where he was going with it. So I just gave him dap. I'm like, yo, I feel your pain, but hopefully it'll pop off again. Don't give up hope.
Every once in a while, the wave of your creativity and the wave of public taste and opinion, they get in sync. And then they fall out of sync, and it doesn't mean that the person is doing something any more or less worthwhile than they did at the beginning.
My whole thing has been, ever since the beginning of Tribe, is to not preach to the converted. If you're safe, if your soul is safe and your spirit is safe, as the evangelist, as the artistic evangelist, it's my duty to go out and crusade for more, you know what I mean?
If Tribe never comes back together with a strong album or never does another album, I'm cool with it, I have the memory for what I have when it existed. It's special to me. It's not like I want it to be exclusive to me. Like, I would love for a 16-year-old kid to buy a new Tribe album and have no idea of their past work and love it.
Right.
But if that doesn't happen, it's cool.
Who knows? I can't really, predict the future, but right now, today, it doesn't look like it.
I think like an isolated house somewhere with instruments and Bob Powers and get Juju in there and some good food and a mosque and a basketball hoop and, a therapist, like Dr. Drew. A Tribe Called Quest goes to Dr. Drew. You know, just to oversee it, just so like, you know, in case anything gets out of hand. I think that if we had all those elements in it and some good weather, I think it could happen.